Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, hola, bonjour, hey y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to Narc Alert Reacts. Well, it's Monday. Happy Monday. It's a nice sunshiny day, and if you're in Canada, the clocks went forward this weekend. Don't forget to put your clocks forward. You know, the stove and the microwave, they don't do it themselves. Well, mine don't. Yours might. Mine don't. Anyway, Rio is not joining us. He's had it. Rio wants nothing to do with AMBERLYNN Reid, and he's covered himself with the blanket today, so he will not be joining us for this reaction. This video ticked me off uniquely today because of the incredible amount of clickbait in the title. I mean, we all know her views are on the decline. You know, it happens. But this title really ticked me off because really none of the things that she says in this title, she does speak of them, but none of the title is Gaining Weight, Living Alone. This is a recipe for disaster. And estrogen cancer talk. So the implication there is that she is gaining weight because she's living alone, and it's a disastrous thing that's going on in living alone and the weight gain, and then even a hint of cancer talk. So, you know, there's a lot going on in this title, and you will see shortly that none of it really holds any water. Shall we jump in? All right, girly pop, it's all about you.
Please do not mind my hair right now. I'm about to take her down. I just wanted to prevent it from getting as frizzy as possible because I washed my hair this morning, and when it dries natural without straightening it or curling it, whatever it may be, it just looks frizzy and not cute. I'm currently in a hair journey.
You know, a good blowout goes a long way. You need a good bore round brush with good bore bristles and blow it out, not on a super hot temperature, and that hair would be very shiny. And although you cannot correct the amount of split ends that you have without cutting 8 inches off that hair, it would do you more favors than continuing to flat iron it, which is only going to make it worse.
For sure. And I really don't want to wear this sweater, but it's 39 degrees outside and raining. But
you're inside though.
Go hang out with my mom. I'd say it's been about a week since I added any heat to my hair.
Unfortunate.
So
I mean,
that's progress. See how it's just like frizzy and not cute?
No.
So I ordered some like frizz.
So she had a shower and then she twisted it up like that and tied it up, twisted up into a nasty bun. And you wonder why it's frizzy? I think that she thinks she's going to take out that bun and she's going to have like mermaidy ringlets like Amber. That ain't gonna happen like that.
Stuff that I can like add in my hair, so that should be in the mail. Actually, I think it was delivered today, so I might try that and see how it works.
Cut it.
Like, I don't even want
Just
to brush
cut
my
it.
hair while it's like this. The only time I've been brushing, see, it's still wet a little bit here. The only time I've been brushing my hair is right before I shower, and then while I'm in the shower and I have conditioner in my hair. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's something new that I've started. So this is just my...
If you must, why don't you use a wide tooth comb and comb the conditioner through? Not a bad idea. And you need more than your Pantene or whatever stupid grocery store shampoo you buy. When your hair is that damaged, you're going to need a whole bunch of stuff on there. But mostly what you have to do, like we've all been screaming at you, hey, why don't you go to inpatient and while you're there, get your hair cut?
Natural hair. I'll put you guys down here a little further.
Get your haircut to go to inpatient. Look cute at inpatient.
It's like fried. That's not my hair.
You gotta cut it right up to the outhouse sign, at least. She doesn't even understand. It would be so bouncy. She would feel her sassy self if it was bouncy and healthy.
This recently started, so it's very sad. We're gonna take care of it.
Yeah, it's nasty, girl.
We're gonna figure it out.
Cut it.
But just, I don't know.
See the way she...
been my favorite thing about my...
See the way she's doing this? She really wants those ringlets. She really thought she was gonna be rocking some mermaid hair when she took that bun out.
So just seeing it not look its best makes me really sad. But it's okay. We're gonna
Cut it.
Thank you to everyone who's like DMing me with advice.
Cut it.
I read it.
You know, this is all she talks about now is her hair and food, but carry on.
So I appreciate it a lot. I was so focused on talking about my hair, I forgot to show you guys. I used the diamonds that I recently got in my last vlog. There's so many different ways you can do this. Like I was thinking like, should I add some here? Like obviously I don't want to do both. That's just like way too much. But I wanted to try this for the...
That would be too much. We wouldn't want to put 6 diamonds on, please. That would be tacky. 3 is elegant.
First time. I think it looks cute. Okay, change of plans. I decided to wear this sweater. It looks a little bit better.
Well, that's old, isn't it?
I wear this dress so much, but
is that not like from Becky era, that sweater? That sweater gives me old video vibes, right?
It's one of my favorite dresses. Yeah, it's freezing outside, so I have to wear a sweater, which is unfortunate. So I'm currently looking in my full-length mirror. I think we look good.
Yeah.
Y'all, this Chuck House place literally says a well-balanced diet, a steak in each hand. Not as funny. So we're just leaving bingo, and I did not win. My mom did, and so did her boyfriend. So
I think I need to make a bingo compilation soon because it seems every single time they go to bingo, her mom wins. Her mom should quit her job and just go play bingo because apparently she wins every frigging time she plays. It's amazing.
Hey, y'all. I was just wondering, can we do a taste test? If you said no, I do apologize.
Whoa, did you see that? Holy damn, did you see that editing? Look at this segment again. It's a shame the Academy Awards were last night. Look at this. Should have had this should be nominated in an editing category. Look at this segment coming up.
My mom did, and so did her boyfriend, so it's good.
Watch.
Hey, y'all.
Boom.
I was just
Boom.
wondering, can we do a taste test? If
Boom.
you said no,
Wow.
I do apologize. We're about to have one. So if I'm pronouncing any of these words wrong, I do apologize. But this is Mazapan Original. The brand is Della Rosa, and it's literally just made with like peanuts and sugar. So
I've been informed that Mazapan is a Mexican candy. I guess it's pretty popular in Mexico. I'm not familiar with it, but it sounds to me like it's kind of like a cheap version of marzipan, which is marzipan, as you know, is almonds and sugar and egg white. This is peanuts and sugar, so it's similar to marzipan, I think.
I've always wanted to try one of these. I never have.
I would guess there's no egg white in it because as you'll see, it's really crumbly. It doesn't hold together very well.
That I can remember. So I figured, you know what? Let's do it for the vlog. I personally love a good taste test, so why not? The
first thing I'm noticing is why are we taste testing candy at 500 pounds?
Breaking pieces here. It smells like something I've smelled before.
Peanuts and sugar. It's peanuts.
I just can't put my finger on it.
It's peanuts and sugar.
Yeah, sweet peanuts.
It's peanuts and sugar. She has an uncanny way of describing things. It's like that water enhancer that was tropical strawberry or something, and she said, yeah, it tastes so strawberry and tropically. Whoa.
That texture, it literally just melts.
It's all sugar, Amber.
Whoa, it is so sweet. I have a massive sweet tooth, and even this might be too sweet.
Probably not though.
Ooh,
might be.
There's like little peanut chunks. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tasty.
You know, I've said this before, but we were talking about it last night. When I know it's an expression and it's just for fun and it doesn't really mean anything, so don't take it too seriously. But when I hear people say I'm not going to lie, my first thought is, oh, do you usually lie? To me, that tells me that you always lie, but this time you're not going to lie. Like, you shouldn't have to put in a disclaimer. I just assume you're not lying. It's weird.
Texture is something else.
It's all sugar.
I can't even finish a whole one. That's rich. So if you like nuts, you like something super sweet, and you want something to melt in your mouth, I would try that. Okay, guys, short.
Wait a second. I don't know. How am I supposed to know if I should try that or not when there is no rating out of 10? There was no rating out of 10. There was no 10 out of 10 recommend, 8 out of 10 recommend. I don't know what to do now with that.
Story time, because I want to show you something that my mom got me today, which was actually super sweet. So my grandma loves like cute things, like small cute things.
Wow. That's unique and quirky. Her grandma likes cute things? Wow, that's weird. Nobody likes cute things.
Animal with like a cute face. She has this like coin purse that has like an adorable cute face on it.
Oh my God.
She really enjoys.
That's
So as you
unique.
guys know, recently she had lung surgery, and me and my mom were going to visit her.
Glad she's okay.
Like, if she was doing good, which she is.
Good.
And thank you guys so much for the well wishes.
We're glad.
It is honestly greatly appreciated. So my mom surprised my grandma with this cute little elephant. And the elephant had also like a little baby that went with it. And for some reason, I just thought it was one of the cutest things I've ever seen. So today when my mom saw me, she was like, I got you something. She got me the little freaking elephant.
Isn't that Dumbo?
Look how adorable. I don't know why.
Okay, first of all, I think it's Dumbo. I think it looks like Dumbo. Second of all, it's so narky to have something that somebody else has. Joan is 90, she still does it. If we're eating dinner and I have something on my plate that she doesn't have on her plate, she notices. And she will ask me, why don't I have that orange stuff? Well, because that's sweet potato and you don't like it. You have regular potato. Oh, like they really have to have everything that they don't. Nobody should have something they don't have. Now, this was a special little gift between a mother and her mother. And you had to insert yourself in there and be part of it and take it over. And, oh, you think it's so cute. Now it's all about you. Ugh.
But I just find this to be so cute.
Yeah, of course you do.
This is like the brand that
you get at Dollarama.
Beanie Babies. Do you guys remember those? Yeah. But wait, it's not even the end. Look.
We get Thai stuffies at Dollarama here. They're cute. They're, I've got some. There's probably a silverback gorilla back there somewhere. Oh, under the lamp, the black thing, that's a little silverback gorilla Thai from Dollarama. Yeah, they're cute.
How adorable. There's a little baby that goes with it. I'm sorry, but this is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. And the fact that my mom surprised me with matching ones that she got my...
Because she knows that you're a suck. And if she didn't buy you the same thing, that she'd probably hear about it. Or that you'd want your grandma's, or your grandma would feel bad and want to give you hers or something. Like, God, can't you just leave things for other people sometimes?
Based on the fact that I just thought they were so cute. Literally, just like, it made me want to cry. I had like a tear in my eye. I was like, Mom, thank you so much. But isn't that the sweetest little thing? These are adorable. I literally cannot get over it.
They'll be in Goodwill in 6
some
months.
People have been asking like why I was so excited that like I was on H3's podcast for like 2.2 seconds, where literally it was just a thumbnail of my TikTok. I honestly think that Alex Shook can explain it better than me. So
okay, before he gets into it, let me preface this. First of all, I don't think there's anything wrong with being excited about seeing your thumbnail on H3. I would pee my pants if it was me. I get it. That's exciting. You're a big fan of the show. It's a huge show with a huge audience. And your thumbnail was up on the screen. I get that. That's fun. That's exciting. But what we have issue with is you saying you were on H3 and then carrying on as if Ethan is a fan of yours. That's where people are mocking you. It's not about being excited about seeing your thumbnail. Anybody would be. Come on.
You just need to disconnect and enjoy your own company. Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, a watch next.
She's going through something.
Yeah.
Something
Did they
happened.
watch it?
No.
I don't think that.
Alex, why would they watch it? She's not interesting. Why the hell would... Can you imagine H3 wasting their time watching an AMBERLYNN read TikTok? Come on. That's stupid. And it's interesting. I think it stands out because she's the only face and the other two thumbnails are just blank screens, right? See? There's a face, so she stands out. If there was 3 faces there, it wouldn't be as obvious either. But anyway, let's go.
Watch next.
She's going through something.
Yeah.
Something
Did they
happening.
watch it?
In it.
I don't
Did they
think that
click
means
on
that
it?
she's
No.
necessarily.
Did you really think they would? Like, they're in the middle of a discussion
You
about
have
something
got
else.
to be kidding me. Does that mean like Ethan watches Amberlynn and she's
No.
in his algorithm?
No.
But that's hilarious. She was like the watch next video in the H3 podcast. I think that might expose Ethan. I think he's an Amberlynn Reed viewer.
I hope he's being deeply sarcastic, because you have to know that Ethan Klein is not using his personal TikTok account to watch on the podcast. You know, they have podcast accounts for all of the platforms: TikTok, Kick, Rumble, Snapchat. I probably like, there's podcast accounts that they use to view things. So it could have been any one of the staff that was watching something that made Amberlynn pop up in the what next. Or he does watch Nick Ocado, not regularly, because Ethan runs $1 million podcast with a staff of about 12. His wife has a full-time garment company, and they have 3 children. 2, 1 any day, and 2 dogs. He's a busy man with a life. He's not sitting at home watching Amberlynn do Play-Doh. He's not. And yeah, again, once again, podcast account, not his personal account.
Because otherwise, why would they recommend that?
Because it's the channel that they use to research stuff. Ethan's not watching this.
And on TikTok,
I can't even begin to imagine, like, does H3 know me? If I do,
Probably.
hello. Like, I'm just obsessed with it.
You're pretty well known for no reasons that you want to be known. And he probably knows you or knows your name because he does know Nick Ocado. Remember, Nick was going to be on the show and all that. So he's probably aware of who you are. He's not watching you, Amber. Ethan Klein is not a fan of your non-tent.
The H3 podcast, you guys.
girl, he definitely does. All these bigger YouTubers do. Shane
I hope he's
knew
being
Amber.
sarcastic.
So that's why it excites me. I've always loved.
It's exciting to
podcasts,
see your
watched them
for sure.
Years. It just, I don't know. It just makes me happy. I don't know. It's like a fangirling type of thing, and I don't fangirl.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
not really like a fangirl.
Yeah, you-
Girly pop.
Yeah,
That's
you
genuinely
absolutely,
why.
you absolutely do. We've seen you fangirl over Shane, over what's her name? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. The blonde. Trisha Paytas. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot her name. We've seen you fangirl over Miley Cyrus. You're a fangirl.
It made me happy because so many people were like, I don't get it. So
No, I
yeah.
get it.
I just realized I had lipstick on my forehead this whole clip. Don't know how that happened. Also, another question that I am getting that I
Leave
want to
that
like
in.
talk about is like people are saying that like my hair falling out is due to lack of estrogen and I should be
Menopause.
on it. It's not optional. Well, that's not true. For my case, they actually did not want me on estrogen, but they had me on it. It's this whole thing. If you want to go figure all that out, I have vlogs about it.
Oh, and the vlogs don't help you figure it out. So apparently for her story, they put her on estrogen, but she shouldn't have been on estrogen, but they put her on estrogen anyway, mistakenly, of course. And then she did a bunch of research and she went to them and she told them that she shouldn't be on estrogen because it's going to cause cancer. And so then they took her off the estrogen, probably because it was 1 milligram. So it was like not even being on estrogen. And yeah, menopause, you lose your hair, Amber. We all do. It's just part of menopause. Estrogen or not, hate to tell you, you're not unique that way. Menopause often causes thinning hair.
They actually prescribed me estrogen when they shouldn't have because with the type of cancer that I had and how far
Thank God
along
she
my
did the
uterine
research
cancer
there.
was, me taking estrogen actually would increase other cancers. So I'm actually not supposed to.
Remember, she called them and told them that she shouldn't be on this. She's the one that told
estrogen. But I'm not losing hair up here. I think I didn't explain myself very well. I'm not losing my hair like up here, which is what would happen with what you guys think my lack of estrogen, which that's not the problem. I'm losing my hair down here.
So it's breaking.
From
You're not
all of the frying.
So you're not losing your hair, you're breaking it. It's breakage. God, just get it cut. Stop talking about it. I don't even want to do a compilation about her hair because it bores me so much, but I bet you could do a 5-hour compilation. She talks about her hair a lot.
Like, it just seems like from here
That's where you should cut it to.
down, my hair just is not happy.
It would be so bouncy. It would feel so good.
It's literally just started happening, and it's literally around the exact same time where I was like constantly using heat in my hair. Okay guys, so I do want to end this vlog, but before I end it, I want to say I weighed myself today and I reached another low weight this year. I was 498.6, and it just makes me so happy because honestly, when I knew that I was going to be living on my own for the first time ever, really, like true, like just my name on the lease, me taking care of everything.
You know, I just find this really hard to believe that she's losing weight, although she's not really losing weight. That's a good bowel movement, right? But how is she going out to Mexican restaurants every week and taste testing candy? And we've seen her eating nothing but high sodium, bad foods. She's not exercising any more than she used to, and yet somehow magically now she's losing weight. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It just doesn't. That's the problem, Amber, is it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
By myself, whether that be bills or chores or this or that, like I literally have the freedom to do whatever I want.
Yeah, you
and
sure
that,
do.
honestly, I had a really big fear. I envisioned my—
Isn't that a frightening thought? This woman makes enough money and she has the freedom. She literally has freedom to do whatever she wants. Can you imagine that for yourself? She's got no dependents. She's got nobody to take care of. She's got nobody to be accountable to. She's got enough income that she can relax. Can you imagine that luxury that she doesn't appreciate? And what does she do with that luxury of intense freedom? She plays bingo with her mom.
myself actually gaining a lot of weight.
What a waste of a life.
Moving here. And that's me being 100% honest. Because back when I would binge eat, 2019 was the worst. Minus like a year in high school where it was so bad. That's when I reached 420 pounds at the age of 16. I don't binge anymore. That's something that I haven't done in a very, very long time. But like my binging or like me massively overeating, like that would happen like in private. I never wanted to do that around people. So
I feel like she does. Does she maybe,
in my home,
does she binge for attention, do you think? Like she wasn't getting the right kind of attention from Becky, right? But of course that would have been shameful in front of Fled. So she didn't do it in front of Fled. But now she's in Oklahoma and she's getting the right kind of attention. Her narc fuel tank is pretty full. You know, like her mommy was crying about how cute she was at her birthday party. So like she's getting a lot of narc fuel right now. I wonder if there's a correlation there. Just curious.
By myself constantly, especially after like going through a heartbreak. Like I was truly hurting. Like I was turning to alcohol for a minute. Thankfully, I'm totally not doing that anymore. I'm gonna allow myself to be an adult and to drink because I do have it under control. Like so far this year, I have only drank when my friends were visiting.
It's
me.
true.
Yeah.
She has seemed to, you know, put the buzz balls aside, which is great. I don't think her size is, it's a real healthy option for her to be drinking, and certainly drinking alone with a fall risk, you know, just a recipe for disaster, quite frankly. But the thought that you even think to turn to alcohol when you're sad is a little worrying, would make me think that maybe drinking shouldn't be something that you bother with.
Long story short, I was spiraling in my own little way, my own little fashion.
Yeah, we saw it.
Obviously, I didn't show you guys that.
No, we
Yes,
saw
I
it.
had a few breakdowns on camera. You guys saw me cry.
Every video.
I talked a little bit about how I was feeling.
Every video.
But there was just a lot happening that I didn't even share with you guys. Just pain and regret and
Thank you. Thank you for sparing us, because we saw enough pain and regret. You cried every day in every damn vlog for weeks.
deep, deep, deep heartbreak. And
Yeah,
there were times where I felt super lonely and defeated. And I knew that feeling all of those ways, the only thing that would make me feel better was food.
Well,
So it was just like a recipe for disaster, true disaster, because any sort of problems that I face in life, I turn to food. I've always done that since I was just a little girl.
Yeah, we know.
But that recipe for disaster,
It's fixed.
I threw it away.
It's fixed.
And since living on my own,
Didn't need therapy, didn't need inpatient, doesn't need a program or a plan or a diet. She's fixed, guys. It's over now. It's finally, that horrible era of overweight is finally coming to an end. It's over. She's fixed.
I've actually lost weight. That is something,
it's done.
hands down, I never in a million years thought would happen. And it's like I keep proving myself wrong.
Yes, you do,
And
girl.
It feels good.
Yes, you do.
Anyways, I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.
Bye. Well, I don't know. Enjoy is a big word, Amber. I don't know if I'd use the word enjoy, but wow, that's a lot of clickbait in there, isn't there? And hey, isn't it exciting that AMBERLYNN is finally, everything's fixed now. I don't know how she did it. I guess there's something really magical in the water in Oklahoma. Well, not that she drinks the water. There's something magical going on there anyway. AMBERLYNN's all good. Everything's fine. We can all just unsubscribe now, unless you want to follow her just because you love her for her daily vlogs, because, you know, everything's over now. Everything's good. Amber's fixed. What a Looney Tune. Thank you for joining me for this reaction at more of AMBERLYNN's non-tent. Do you think H3 is at home watching her? I don't. Thank you for joining me and the Rio under the blanket for this reaction. Tomorrow is TikTok Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. I can't wait to have fun giggling at the Tic Tacs with you. Until we meet again, you know the routine. Just be kind and hasta luego.